This video is brought to you by the Beautiful Leather Goods by Andar. All products are 100% full grain leather. Orders over 35 bucks get free shipping automatically. You get free exchanges and a 90-day return policy. Maybe you want to pick up the Apollo. Or if you're like me and you want to go super minimal and slim, you'll probably check out the Monarch. Andar wallets have this cool unique pull tab. They go like this, getting your cards out. That allows quick access to your cards. Head over to andar.com and use promo code EDCC to get 15% off your entire order. Yo, what is good, YouTubes? It's your boy Ray, and this is the Everyday City Carry. And tonight, I have got a special guest. I wanted to have this guy on. He's been on before, but tonight he is on as Wyverian4g. Definitely gonna get me flagged on YouTube.
No. Actually, they let you use all their music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome, man. Monster Hunter is fucking awesome, dude. You know what I'm saying?
You damn right.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I remember when I first started following you on Twitter. Well, first of all, let me tell this story. So I communicate with you on Twitter mostly, actually only. And for a little bit, I was like, is Mike gonna do it? Because you weren't replying to me, and I've straight up thought this was gonna be WyverianNoG. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and then you were like, yeah, let's do it, man. Because, you know, I knew that you started work. I do follow you. I do keep up with your tweets. How's that been going for you?
Oh,
cheers to you, by the way, my friend.
It's been going like pretty well. I mean, it's a place I used to work at, so you know, I know everybody. It's just getting used to the physical strain of the job is like fucking tired, bro. Like, my first night back, I had a Charlie horse in my leg.
Oh, shit.
Like I went to sleep and I woke up with a Charlie horse. I was like, oh, fucking shit.
Is it like, from the strain?
Yeah. Well, I was out of shape
for
like a year. So, you know, we got to like carry stuff up and down the stairs. And then when stock comes, it's all day just stocking shit and carrying stuff. Like it's a lot.
But you live in like the city or
no? No, I live in Brooklyn, so I gotta go to Manhattan to work at this job.
Because I was listening to the latest episode of the PVC podcast. Shout out to PVC podcast. And you said it takes you 2 hours to get to work.
Yeah, maybe like on a good day, an hour and a half.
Okay. And what trains do you take normally?
Well, when I gotta walk, maybe like 20 minutes.
What?
Then I take the
bus or nothing?
I mean, there is, but I don't want to wait for that shit.
I
need to get where I gotta go, right?
Right.
So 20-minute walk. I take the 3 train, and then the 4 train to 59th Street.
Yep.
Then I'm there.
59th is not, so I actually passed by there. I'm lucky, so my commute is pretty fucked up, but I'm lucky because as soon as I step out of my building and I make a right, the train is on the same block as me.
See?
So I take the 4 to Chambers Street and then I take the J. So it is kind of a crazy commute because a lot of shit happens on the J and the tail end of the 4. That's where all the crazy shit happens. I had a dude, and I showed this story in my Instagram stories. I had a guy come in. You know, I thought he was just like a regular dude, right? And he definitely looked like he was on heroin or fentanyl or something. He got on at like 125th Street and he was singing to everybody, you know, and then he slowly lowered himself, like using the railing, and then just started sleeping on the ground, right? And at first people were worried, you know, people that would come in after, you know, because I was on since before he got on, and people would come in, they just see a dude on the ground. And at first, as a New Yorker, you're like, oh, should I call somebody? Oh shit, I need to get to work. Like, you know what I mean? And but he would wake up periodically and like yell at people and then go back to sleep. But that's what I'm saying. That is a common occurrence on my commute. on the 4 and the J. Yeah, man, commuting is a fucking nightmare, bro. It must be crazy going back to work.
You know, I felt like I needed it just to get out the house, but I don't know. I don't think I like retail anymore. I don't.
I feel you.
Well, maybe fast-paced retail, I would say, because it's just I'd rather stay in a store that has like, you know, an average amount of customers and I can help them out, and it's not like always fast. Line is always long and I'm always like rushing, and then people come in with orders and I got to find the bags for the orders. Then someone drops something and I got to clean it up. Then I got to do more stock. Then I got to help out with cashier. It's like, what the fuck? I don't want to do this shit no more.
Yeah. Just give me stock. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
So much.
Yeah, I would prefer. So I work retail too, but I work in a family-owned CBD shop. That's why I'm not going crazy, because I take CBD all the time. I smoked CBD on the PVC podcast the last time we were on, and definitely keeps my anxiety like a lot lower. Social anxiety is like pretty much nil. No fear of talking to anybody, which I used to have a little bit of that before. I am a real nerd. You know what I mean? Like, believe it, bro. Check it out too. Hunter since 2004, baby.
Damn, I don't even have that shirt.
Yeah, I saw the tweet on Twitter, and then I ordered it that day. I was like, fuck.
Nice.
$30 right now. I was like, damn it. Got it though. But yeah, so mine is exactly that scenario which you want, which is kind of slow paced. You get to know the customers. They come in to see you. They're happy to see you. Yo, what's new, bro? You know, things like that. You know, I have some Twitch streamers come in that are like, what's good for streaming, you know, stuff like that. Ooh. So it's a pretty cool place. I'm right on Halsey and Broadway. So it's a kind of, I mean, it's pretty hood too. Like there's definitely a crackhead like every day. The same one. I say hi to her and shit. She's like dancing. But yeah, it's definitely that kind of environment. The only problem I have is the time, because I work 6 days, dude.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, 6 days. And I heard you and Sammy talking about how that's, you know, it's like time and grind or whatever. I forgot what you said, but it's tough being a content creator and managing your community, managing what kind of content you're gonna put out, you know, editing, like fucking literally everything. And you know, I've been doing it for a while, whether like unsuccessfully or successfully or not, I'm not even sure. I mean, Kelly and I definitely make some cash that we can set aside, but it's not like life-changing. You know what I'm saying?
Not yet.
Yeah. You know, and it's like, dude, I mean, I remember when you first got on YouTube and I was like, man, this guy's rising quick. And I was like, fuck, should I just focus on one thing? And at that point, I was doing a lot of knife stuff. But now it's like, it's really dumb, because starting a variety channel on YouTube is almost like you're murdering yourself, basically.
It's hard. It's really hard. Yeah.
It's starting to kind of click. Like the algorithm thinks, oh, this is what this guy does. He's going to post about a horror podcast today. It's mostly podcast material sprinkled in with some reviews, because, dude, doing reviews is dope because you get free shit. like a lot of free shit. But, you know, definitely the growth sometimes, you know, I look at you, I look at some of my other friends that are, you know, even in the knife community, that are just taking off so hard, bro. And I'm like, fuck, should I do it? But you know, every time you tweet like, and you're in a slump, I always tell you, just make the content that you want. You know? Talk about that a little bit, because I get worried about you sometimes. You tweet some shit like you're kind of down, and I try to like,
well,
you know,
I tweet stuff like that just to let people know how I feel.
Yeah.
But usually, you know, I can get over the slump, but it's annoying when it happens. I get a little bit depressed in the background, but you know, I usually come up with something that's good enough to get the views back up, right?
Okay.
So the slump, it's temporary, you know. As for growth, I mean, I feel like I've almost been at 4K for a couple of months now.
Oh, well, you're 38 some, right?
Yeah, but that's because Monster Hunter News is like really slow right now. So
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's the big thing. And then once that speeds up, then we'll be taken off again.
Yeah, because they get a lot of hits, getting a lot of views, a lot of that accidental click money from AdSense. That shit is dope though, because what's crazy is our channel wasn't monetized for 7 months. And I remember I told you this on the PVC. I don't know if I told the story, but basically I had to redo my tax forms through AdSense, which I had to state that I am doing business as Everyday City Carry, but my name is Raysarian and stuff like that. And it took them forever to send me my PIN, my new one. They send it to you in the mail.
How long did it take?
Bro, 7 months, bro. Not even joking. I requested it 3 times. I was about to request it a 4th time. Actually, I think I did request it a 4th time, and that very same week, it came in the mail from Google, and it was the PIN. Like, I still fucking have it, bro. I've been waiting for this fucking AdSense PIN for like forever. Finally put it in, and I'm thinking the channel's not making any money from AdSense. We were pulling in some cash from Patreon, but I use that money to invest in the channel, and then all of a sudden I get this deposit in my bank account and it says Google AdSense. So even though I wasn't accumulating money, like some ads were still clicked on, I guess, and they gave me the money still, like some money. Yeah, I got like a few $100s from it.
That's really good.
I was fucking happy as fuck. I'll tell you that much.
Shit.
Because for 7 months, I was literally every day, why am I doing this? Spending 40 plus hours extra a week. I'm already.
That's how I would have felt,
bro. And then we weren't even getting super chats. Super chats is like tipping, right, for YouTube, and we were doing lives 4 times a month for over an hour, right? Kelly is doing it up too. And then finally, like when we got super chats back, like everyone gave us money. I was like, oh thank God. Yeah. So you were talking about having a career in podcasting, and I've been pushing you to do this because and I talked a little bit about this on the PVC when Kelly and I were on, is like, out of all the people that were on that pod, I think that you are the one that is gonna has the biggest chance to like do this for a living. Like, absolutely. And why did you think that you would start a career in podcasting? Like, what gave you that push? Did something happen?
Well, it's just I usually have an issue with what is it called? What is that syndrome called when you don't feel like
Impostor
you're good enough?
Syndrome.
Yes.
I have it every day.
Terrible case of imposter syndrome. And like, people would tell me, oh yeah, like you're pretty like entertaining and you could do a podcast. And I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do that. But I thought about it and I was like, just with the way I think, like a lot of things I do on PVC, it just happens.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I want to make this moment funny. So let me smack the camera real quick. Or just like just something random, right? Like I really want to do that. And it's trying to look for a job though in this field is hard.
Yeah.
It's like really hard. So I'm thinking about making my own podcast.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. I don't know if it's going to be Monster Hunter only. I feel like that'll put me in a hole if I do that.
I wish I could give you advice on this because
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
The very first podcast I did, I talked about Monster Hunter, and I talked about mostly knife stuff and how people are probably wondering, because people in the knife community are like, what the fuck is even a podcast? We started this, like, I think we've been podcasting for about maybe 2 years now. We're on episode fucking 100. I think this is going to be episode 155. And we have 63 episodes on Patreon. So Kelly and I have been doing podcasts for a long time.
Yeah.
And I wish I had better advice because, our podcast is still like taking shape too. One thing that I've been doing more is I said, fuck the views and let me just talk to people I want to talk to. right? Like the last on Halloween, I had a horror movie guy on, and it didn't even break 100 views on YouTube. But I had a lot of fun doing it. And you know, I'm able to reuse the clips and post wherever, and I like the guy, you know.
Yeah.
All these big podcasts that I listen to, you know, Rogan or The Fighter and the Kid or any of these comedy podcasts, just talk to whoever they want, right? And I'm like, why don't I just do that and have these knife community people know that when they come here, like it's a knife guy doing this type of stuff. So it's like I am one of you guys, but I love Monster Hunter. I love anime. Like I talk to these this pretty cool podcast called Negro Jump. It's kind of like Shonen Jump.
I saw that. Yeah,
Dude, I fucking love them so much. They're two comedians, first of all, doing an anime inspired podcast. It's like brilliant. Those guys are gonna blow up. Like they're so funny.
They should.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like just do what you want, and then at the more authentic you are on the pod, people will just start like piling in. I think for us it took a little bit longer, but now it's like, oh, I like seeing them two, you know, fight on the pod, like Kelly, like, you know. So just do what you want, bro. That's my advice to you, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just thinking about it, like, because you don't want to do the wrong thing, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to do what feels wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like you also want to think smart, but it's hard.
I need some of that.
Yeah, it's hard. So
do you read into analytics a lot?
Not enough to depress me, but but enough to like be like, okay, maybe I should do this, right? Yeah. So like for example, when I did the Monster Hunter bad take stuff, those videos took off like crazy.
Yeah.
But I said,
it's funny.
I don't want like fucking 10 plus videos of this shit. Like I did 3 of them. You know, each one progressively had less views than the last. Mm-hmm. So then I said, okay, I did 3. I'm good. Time to move on to the next thing. Mm-hmm. You know, and then maybe later on down the line, I can make a bad takes 4 or whatever. I don't know.
Maybe you can make it annual and people send in bad takes that they see and you just like save it up. And then you can also shout out the people who send it to you, which makes them happy. I used to do a thing like that called EDC Fits, where I would like have people that watch the show send in their own like little carries and stuff like, oh, this is the pen that I have today and whatever. And they would send me pictures and like what is in it. And I would just read it off and also show like what I like this week. And it was doing really well, man. But it was like really time consuming. And you know, I got bored of it. Not the interaction. The interaction was awesome. Like more and more people were mailing stuff in, emailing me and DMing me on Instagram. But it was a lot of work. And I feel like I, at the time, wasn't getting a lot of new gear in. So I didn't want it to go stale. I was getting bored of my own stuff, not the stuff people were sending in. So I stopped doing it. But I was going through as I was so when you're not monetized for 7 months, you have to monetize every single video manually. And I post like 3 to 5 times a week.
God so damn.
For an entire week, I was just doing that since last week. And then I came across the EDC Fits videos and I'm like, man, these fucking hit pretty hard compared to what I'm doing right now. I was like, should I do
again? You should do those again. You should.
You know? I probably will. There's like a lot more stuff coming through the channel. That's the thing with gear. It's like you always have to have the newest shit. You know, if you don't, like think of it like kicks. You know what I mean? Like there's a guy who like just does all the Yeezys or whatever. If you don't have the latest fucking limited shit,
that makes sense.
It's gonna get lost in the shuffle. And with the knife community, you just have to have the newest thing. It's kind of like having the newest game that just came out and streaming that. You know, you're gonna get views. Same thing, but I don't have the money or the capital to fucking do that. I'm spending all the money on this shit, like mics and you know what I mean? And I'm working retail. It's not like I'm bringing in a lot of money. So yeah, it's tough, man, to balance all that shit out, you know?
It's definitely tough, but how do I say? I know for me, Like right now, I only work 2 days a week, which if I worked any more than that, it would be so hard
Yeah.
to make these videos. I'm telling you, because I come home, I stare at my PC for like 30 minutes, and then I go to sleep. Like that's what I've been doing. Like, and then I'll wake up at like 6 in the morning and edit a video.
Yeah.
But like depending on the type of video it is, I'll be like, nah, I'm not. I'll do this after work, or I'll do this when I'm off work. It's like if I worked full time, I don't know if I could.
I have no fucking clue. Like,
oh no, man.
Because, dude, so I think the only way that Kelly and I are able to do it, because Kelly goes to school and also works 6 days.
Jesus fucking
And
Christ.
she does the live show on Monday. We do a Patreon on Sunday, and then on Friday, sometimes Thursday, we'll stream on Twitch together. So it's like and you got to remember, Kelly and I wake up around 6 or 7 in the morning every day. We cook food for the day so we don't eat bad food, and we work out too. So I don't fucking understand what is happening, because this is what I was talking about when I tweeted on your tweet. And I said, I've only developed discipline in my late 30s. Yeah,
Okay.
I never had this shit, bro. I'd be playing, MH3U till fucking like 5 a.m. and then I'll have to go to work at like 8:30 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was me like 2 years ago. That was me.
And then you come home and you're in your head, like when you're at work and you're so tired, you're like knocking out, you're drinking Monster Energy, whatever. You're thinking in your head, like, oh, as soon as I get home, I'm just gonna knock out. Nope. As soon as I get home, hit up my boy. Yo, Dire Morales time. You know what I mean?
Yo, I did that shit all the time, yo.
And then like, you'll squeeze in like actual sleep sometime that week, but we're like machines, dude. I mean, with this Monster Hunter shit. It didn't happen to me with Rise though. Maybe we can talk about some more Monster Hunter stuff right now.
Yeah. Rise, I love Rise, but
yeah,
the community aspect was not there for me.
Yes.
Which I don't, it seems like a lot of people have that issue, or if you want to call it an issue.
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of my friends stopped playing early. That's one thing. And then, I tried to get my girlfriend at the time to play, and she was like, "What? It's not World. It's not, World looks better though." I mean, like man. we did play, but not as much as World.
How many hours did she put in, you think?
I think like 60 hours.
See, you know what's insane is that you said that your friend stopped playing early, but like Sammy's put in like 400 plus already, right? I don't even have 300 yet, but
I'm at 700.
Jeez, dude. See, this is what I mean. Like I don't know if I just have a lot more shit going on, because when like For You and when I got back into it, when I first met up like with Jonathan and Monster Hunter NYC, I think it was 3U at the time. I'm pretty sure. That was the Dire Morales.
Was that like, yeah, that's
so that's when the people were still meeting up at Rockefeller. I met Zoe, I met a couple other people, Isaac, these guys, and it was fun. I was like, damn, I miss Monster Hunter, because I played the old ones, right? And then I stopped for a little bit, then came back. And I just didn't have a lot more going on. I had a girl at the time who was also playing it. Shout out to Mrs. X. That's what Kelly and I call her. I was with her for 7 years.
Damn.
Dude, I went to 3U and 4U with her. Like, she was a really good hunter. But yeah, like, that was the thing. Like, we would both stay up like mad late, playing the game, and then go to work and then repeat and all that. And it was a big part of my life. And not that it isn't. I always say this. I have only a couple of games that I will always play. It's Monster Hunter's #1. Next is probably like Diablo, maybe Elder Scrolls is before Diablo, actually. Then Diablo, and then Borderlands. We always play, Kelly and me. So those are probably the 4 games that anytime something comes out, I'm probably gonna play it, because I know that's those are the that's the formula that I like, man. But Monster Hunter is the top, bro. That's the top.
It gotta be the top, bro.
Yeah,
like
it's the top.
The dedication.
Do you read the story?
Oh, Monster Hunter? Yeah. I do. I do. Why do
I just pressed the button. I'm like, okay, Hojo, give me the fucking.
I only read it once though, because I can't like keep reading it. Like I'll read through like every like new dialogue one time, and then I'm just skipping everything. I don't want to hear it.
It depends if it's like a pinnacle point of the story, you know. I definitely watch the cutscenes, but man, sometimes I'm like, I don't think,
especially in the older games, they talk too much.
Oh, dude, they talk so much. Like when the Wyverian talk, like the grandma with the big backpack. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that shit's crazy, man. So, you know, what's up with this backlash that you got? Like, what happened when you were like upset and then I hit you up and it's like, yo, let's talk about this?
Was it with
I think it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Before you started working, for sure.
Was it about the Monster Hunter community drama?
Yeah.
Or is it like, is the community toxic?
Yeah, yes, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, so this happens like all the time with Monster Hunter community, right? It's like every like year or so, one person is gonna make a video and ask the question, is the Monster Hunter community toxic? Then everybody else does it. You know? And I'm doing it because I saw it and I'm like, oh, I need to do this. This is a trend. This is a trend. And plus I have things to say. So I did it. And I split my video into 2 parts. I said the first part is me telling you how I feel about the community in general. And the second part is my issues with the community. So the first part was basically, no, I don't think they're toxic. There's toxic people in every community.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I think the community is fine. Like in game, you're not going to find a lot of annoying motherfuckers. But on Twitter,
yo, Twitter is fucking bad, bro.
I love Twitter, but I also hate it because this is one, either no one gets my sarcasm.
I get that shit. I laugh mad hard.
people think every tweet is a hot take from me. It's like, dude, I'm just like shower thoughts. Like I'm just saying things, you know? And secondly, it's like a lot of people don't get my sense of humor because I'm a black dude from New York in the hood that plays Monster Hunter. So it's like, you know, a lot of these people don't get it, and it sucks. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with nerds being like super introvert, and when I say nerds, by the way, I'm not being like, you know, inflammatory or some shit. Like, I'm a nerd, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to become a fucking super nerd. That's why I want to dispel all the stereotypes. So like when I go to a convention or something, I'm like stupid jacked, but then like I play Monster Hunter till 4 a.m. So it's like,
exactly.
Yeah, he's like, you can't talk shit to me. I want to dispel all the myths or whatever. But the thing is like, you know, people like us, who don't have a personality or social skills, like don't understand humor. You know, even not just nerds, like some people just don't have humor, bro.
Yeah, they don't.
Like, you know, I like I'm at my shop and then I say something and in my head I'm like, oh, that crushed, and they're like not saying anything, but then like my, you know, my friend that works there too is like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just don't have it, and I think a lot of people, especially on Twitter, like they read everything so literally.
Yeah, right? That's the thing. I need to constantly tell people that, like, if you're reading my tweets, just read it in my funny voice. Because like I'm literally just like saying things that way. I'm not like, how do I say? It's like I'll say something about the Monster Hunter community, right? Or I'll say something like, Great Sword fucking sucks. There's gonna be at least 3 people taking that to heart. Like, you can't be shitting on weapons because every weapon valuable. It's like, man, shut up. Okay, fuck your great sword.
Yo, IG sucks in Rise. Yo, I tried that shit.
It does.
I was like, nah, I'm out.
It does.
I'm out.
It doesn't feel that much different than like Iceborne.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. Like the mounting is gone, so like I miss like mounting like Shagaru in 4U like over and over again. That was mad fun, bro. Like, you know, like I would have a team of 4 hunters and we're all using IG. We just keep mounting this dude. It's like a
party.
cheat code almost. But then now it's different, man. I don't know if I just don't know how to use it or not, but it's certainly different. I can talk to you forever, bro, but I do have some segments here that I think we should get into.
Yeah.
We're about 30 minutes already. Just banter. That's the long. See, this is why I gotta have only people that I want to talk to on here, because it's just so much easier to do it. So this is I have a segment called Sharp or Dull. Try to keep it knife related. I'm going to show you a picture and you're going to tell me sharp, meaning it's good, or dull, meaning it's bad. Okay.
Okay.
All right. First one, Monster Hunter Try.
More like Monster Hunter Dry, motherfucker. Like
that's why I put it on here.
Yeah. That's dry as fuck, not sharp. The complete opposite. Dull as fuck.
And why is that?
Well, one, they like took out half the weapons in Try. That's one. Two, for a game that's about water, the game was dry as shit. Like, no wonder why it was like half water, half desert, because most of the game was like a desert. Like, it wasn't that many monsters. Like, you know how people say Rise feels dry? This is drier than Rise. So, this is rough. It was rough.
I remember Try, man, and I told this story to you before, and the first time I played Try, I was using the Wiimote, bro. Like, I was going like this, and I was like, this is so much harder than the fucking other ones. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I would rather have the dual joysticks on the PS2 again.
Yeah.
You know, it was really tough, and then I bought the little Pro Controller thing, whatever it's called, and it was much better.
Was it fun, though?
It was fun. It was certainly an experience, because I'm like, you know, I was like, oh, let me fuck with the greatsword first, and I'm like, you know what I mean? And it was just a lot harder. But once I got the controller, it was better. But then again, like the online stuff, like playing with your boys was super hard. The voice chat was a fucking nightmare. Like,
oh, really? It was?
No, do you remember like what it was? It was like the little stupid thing, right? Like, it was like a wire.
You know, Nintendo sucks at all that.
Yeah, it was like a little. It's not even like a Logitech. Like, it's weird. It's like a weird shape. I wish I could show it to you. Do you remember what it looked like? It's like a weird thing. It looked like a spaceship. It was like gray and it's like silver and black, and then you got to connect it. That's how you use the voice. And I was like, this is terrible.
That's so stupid.
It's bad, man. It's terrible, and you got to like make sure it doesn't fall down. And like, it was just really dumb. It's just really bad, you know.
That's not any better than like what they do now with the Switch. You got to use like your phone.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Or like Discord, or you know, you got to use some shit. Yeah, it's a whole fucking nightmare. But back then it was even worse. And I did like, is this where Laggy first came out? Like,
yeah.
I remember that was pretty cool getting that. I was like, oh my God. And the underwater and all that shit. And you fight Gobel. Is this the one? Or is that?
Yeah.
Gobel was a fucking bitch, bro. All right. We're going dull on Try. I'm definitely going dull on it. I don't even think I beat this one. I got to be honest.
Oof.
Yeah. Who was the last boss in this?
I think Elatrion.
Oh shit! Yeah, I definitely didn't beat it. Yeah, I faced Elatrion the first time in 4U.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go to the next picture here. This is a monster, green Plesioth, sharp or dull?
Well, shit. You know what? Dull. I'm sorry. This monster's hitboxes are all fucked up.
Yep.
Like what? Like fucking Stories 2 made a meme about its hip check. Like it's like hyperspace hip check. and he does a hip check, and it hits everybody AOE. So it's like,
yo, that's what happened. I remember fighting him in this area too, and
you gotta fish him out, right?
Yeah, and you gotta, sometimes you gotta stay at the feet, but then the feet fuck you up, when he's just like running around, like stomping, and then you just see your health bar like drop, you get critted and you die.
I hate Plesioth. God,
even the regular one's all right to me. The green one is tough, man.
Green one is worse.
Yeah, the green one is fucking tough. It's got like the specialized water beams and all that. So I'm going dull on this one as well, man. I think we both have some PTSD from fighting this dude. The next one I have here is Rusted Kushala.
Ooh, I'm actually very sharp. Very sharp. This was a good fight too.
Yes.
For you.
Yep.
This is awesome. Yeah.
He would do that like charge and then charge again, like that weird jerk thing. Yeah, you got to memorize it. And he's like, you got to hit him at the right spots.
His theme was cool too.
Oh yeah, armor was like, I remember the armor was all right. I forgot.
It was all right. I think the fight though, it was
fun.
It was fun. I also I like Kushala as a monster because it's like a metal dragon. Like that's for some reason it's like the coolest thing ever.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, I like both of them. I do think that the Iceborne one is pretty tough.
Okay, Iceborne Kushala is literally the worst iteration of Kushala. like like he's so campy. He's like a campy COD player. Like he'll look at you and do the stupid tornadoes like 5 times in a row. And then the whole map is just tornadoed. Like it's whoever thought of that, fuck you. Because I hate it. I don't like it.
Who's like campy and snipey in a way is which game had the Apex level 140 monsters? Was it 3U or 4U?
It was 4U.
Okay, so do you remember Rajang, right?
Oh.
So let's say like you get knocked out and you're on the ground, right? And you're still falling and you see Rajang like pivoting almost like a robot. And he's going to do the beam and kill you as soon as you get up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where you're like, he's like following you. I'm like, God damn it. This guy's like a fucking computer, man. And it was just so like, that's campy. Like he's camping like a sniper in COD. Like
it's a combo. It's like you'll get knocked down and then they'll wait. And then they do the beam in between your iframes. And you'll wake up into the beam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've seen it literally. Like he's like this and you're falling. And he's just like, he's in the beam position. And then he just does that. Like, fuck, man, damn it. All right, Rusted Kushala, we're going sharp on this. I do like that fight quite a bit. Gore Magala, not Chaos. This is regular.
Sharp.
Yes.
Sharp. Yes.
I got the Arex logo right here too.
Ooh. Old school. I remember that.
Dude, I remember when Arex was like not even at 20K subs.
I remember that.
I watched them back then. I think it was Gaijin Hunter, Arex, and like Pro Jared or something, but like the dudes at the time.
Yeah, it was Pro Jared too. Yeah.
Yeah, Pro Jared. Yeah. But Gore Magala, sharp, right?
Definitely. He's like Batman, bro. Like Monster Hunter Batman. Like he's always like, I want him in Sunbreak.
Yes,
I do.
Yep.
Please.
What did you like about him? Like his attacks, just like.
Well, his theme.
Yep.
The fact that he has no eyeballs.
Yeah.
And the way he evolves, I think it's pretty cool.
Yep. He gets horns.
And also the fight itself, it's fun. One thing I will say is that Chaos. Is it called Chaos Gore?
Chaos Gore, yeah.
Yes. Chaos Gore is brilliant.
Yeah, like, I liked it.
The fact that he's like suffering through his cocoon, like it's great.
Yeah. And he becomes Shagaru. Is that what happens? I forgot.
Yeah. It's like he becomes Shagaru, but Chaos is like him stuck in between the two. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just like such a cool monster, man. And it was like the flagship one for 4U, right? And you saw it on the cover and you were like, what is that, dude?
It's Batman.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Definitely sharp for sure. Shout out to Arex Gaming, man. It's crazy because he like fucking tweets back at me when I comment on his fitness stuff, and I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I
man,
feel like a
he's
celeb is talking to me.
cool.
Yeah, it's
He's
mad cool. He added me back. I was like, fuck. It's like maybe I can get super jacked and then get him on my pod as video gains. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, you could like he's been on like a lot of different podcasts.
Yeah, I would definitely love to do that and just talk like about a lot of fitness too, because I feel like we're on like a similar thing. Like I don't go to the gym though. That's the thing. It's like people think like, oh, it's so hard to go to the gym. I'm like, dude, I wake up and I do it here.
You don't have to go to the gym.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people go for self-control.
Yes.
Or lack thereof. Self-control.
I developed it so that because I'm a lazy shit and I knew if I had to go somewhere I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, let me just fucking do it here. You know, I turn on some like UFC fights or something and I'm like, look what they're doing. I'm like, who's gonna carry the boats? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So all right, we're going sharp on Gore Magala here. The next one, Malfestio.
Ooh. You know, I'm gonna say sharp because it's his confusion attack really cool.
Yeah, like he Pokemon's the shit out of you, bro. Like you're confused.
Yeah, like that's not really much of a thing outside of that. So, and he's also kind of cute sometimes.
And
he's a little adorable. Yeah.
And he does a little stomp and shit.
Yeah, he adorable.
Word. I like him. I mean, I don't know where he fits in, like, though, now with the stuff we have going on now, you know?
Well, I mean, maybe he'll be in Sunbreak.
Right? It is kind of like dark and gloomy.
Yeah.
You know? But
he'll
just be like
perfect.
He'll just be like Toby Kadachi feed, bro.
I mean, true.
Like, you know, like if you look at the monsters that are in Rise right now, I'm like, maybe he could fight. I don't know. The other bird wyverns will fuck him up, like Aknasam. You can't fuck with that guy.
I mean, he could confuse the shit out of it.
You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! All right, we're going sharp on Malfestio here. Everyone's favorite angry chicken, Sergio.
Yes.
This is a statue in some fucking place, I think. I don't know. But
oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's sick, though. Universal Studios Japan.
Word.
Yeah.
But yes, Regios, man, the truly missed angry chicken.
Definitely sharp.
Yeah. Oh, like no pun intended.
Oh, get it? Like his weapons, like you roll and the sharpness goes up. That shit was cool.
Yeah, yeah. I like the look of the armor too, and the fight is kind of cool. You know, he reminded me. So, you know, like cockfighting, and I'm not talking about dicks. I mean like actual roosters. So in the Philippines, cockfighting was like this national sport almost. It was on TV, and you know, a lot of my brother even had his own like little rooster guy that he was like growing like a pet. And what they do actually, it's pretty crazy. So different breeds fight differently, right? Some of them fly up in the air and drop down, kind of like what Seregios is doing here. Other ones fly low to the ground and do like a Liu Kang type bicycle kick. And then, you know, other ones are kind of in between. And it's kind of fucked up because they actually attach like blades to their legs.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And you know, they fight to the death almost. Like usually, But you know, when I first fought Seregios, I was like, damn, this is just like those things. You know what I mean? Like he's going on the ground. Because you know, when you think about it, when he walks, right, he does that weird like chicken thing, like scratches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they must have modeled it a little bit from that. Like these roosters.
Definitely. It's like a cross between maybe like an eagle and a chicken.
Yeah. Because he got the crest on the head, you know?
Yeah.
Dan, that was really good, man. I miss 4U a lot, man. I don't know.
I do.
Yeah, I was so into it, man. I put so many hours into it. I'd be playing it at work. Like I'd go to the bathroom, I'd have it. So let's talk about this for a second. So this is why I really like the Switch iteration. And while I don't like, you know, the low frame rate, the dropped frames, the graphics aren't up to par with what we're used to, I like being able to bring it around, take a shit, do a quest, you know, like don't break a sweat. Like yo, guys, I'm gonna get off mic for a second and just take a shit and still continue the hunt. Like, I found that really, and also this, I tweeted about this. At my age now, with like, I barely have no time. Being able to connect with random players this easily and like just the absolute minimal amount of load time is crucial for me, because I honestly think I didn't play World or Iceborne as much as I did. I'm pretty sure I sank at least 200 something hours into it. I beat the game and all that stuff, but I didn't put as much time into it as I did the other games, because the load screens were so bad. And I had I had base PS4 base.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was fucking bad, bro.
Oh no!
So I feel like I didn't get to enjoy it as much as everyone did, and I'm almost like, man, you know, should I try to play it again and get like a PS5 or play it on PC, or should I just wait for the next gen version?
You have a PC, right?
I'm fucking sick one now, like, because you know, my boy hooked it up, but
get it on PC.
You know, the only other problem is, you know, if I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch, right? Kelly doesn't have a PC.
Oh,
we stream together, so that's like where I'm stuck right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you know, people were like, get a Steam Deck, bro, and I'm like, you think I just have fucking $700 to drop right now? I'm not gonna get the base one, just the fucking storage.
Get the one in the middle.
Yeah, it's like $6.99 or whatever, right? Whatever.
Is it? No, I think it's a little cheaper.
Like $6.
I thought it was like $5.
What? I mean, I would, you know, yeah, I'm fucking married now, bro. I have to game together like this. No. Yeah, and you know, we cherish the time we have, because we don't have a lot of time. We both work 6 days. She goes to school, I do mad content, but yeah, that's the thing that's stopping me from doing that, because I didn't get the full experience of World and Iceborne, and I hear you and Sammy talk about it, and other people on Twitter. I see them, you know, all this love they have for World. Like my best friend won't even play Rise. He's like, he's like, that's not my Monster Hunter. I'm like, this is not Donald Trump, bro. Like, you can't say not my president. It's not my Monster Hunter. I'm like, what the?
You fuck? Know that it's funny when people say that, because it's like, I don't. Monster Hunter is just Monster Hunter. I don't really like. It's like Pokemon. It's like same shit, new skin. You know, like I don't really feel that strongly about it. I mean, well, I don't feel that strongly against it.
Yeah,
because it's still Monster Hunter. So it's like, give me more. I don't know. Some people just have an attachment to how like certain Monster Hunter games are.
Yeah,
and you know, I don't know. For me, it's like newest Monster Hunter, best one.
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
this is why I wanted to have you on here.
Yeah, because it's like some people are like, oh, MH4U is the best one, and I'm like, sure, maybe nostalgic wise, yeah, but go back to that game now, compare it to World.
The gameplay of Rise is fucking so good, man. It's so good. I know Charge Blade sucks. I know IG kind of sucks. But, you know, I played every weapon except for LBG and HBG, and I love them all. Like, I even started playing the bow, and I was like, this is lit, dude. What the I like suck at it too, and it's like so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I really, really like it a lot, man. I can't wait for the next thing. Not Sunbreak, like the one after Sunbreak.
Monster Hunter 6?
Bro, I better get a PS5, I guess. Shit, I don't have one yet, you know?
Well, maybe Monster Hunter 6 will be on PC
like right away.
Yes.
I don't know, dude.
I hope so, man.
I don't know. The Did PS5 you hear? One's pretty good though, right?
Oh, for sure. For sure. But Capcom is trying to
yeah, the PC stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
50-50.
Damn. So. Well, I mean, I got a PC. I guess I just gotta get another one for life. This room isn't gonna be able to. I don't even have, when I stream on Twitch, I don't even have a dual screen, dual monitor. So
I don't either. Yeah.
I have to chat on my phone.
Me too.
Like, I have to read the chat on my phone and play. It's kind of weird, but it's all right. You know, you gotta make do what you got, man. Let's go to the next segment here. I think this is the last sharp or dull that I have. So the next segment is called Versus, and it's a segment where I show you a couple of pictures. Each of them are gonna have a different scenario, and you're gonna have to choose the one that you go with. Okay. Oh, I have 2 Sergioses here. All right. The first one is you have to choose between these 3 Tigrexes. Which one is your favorite?
Oh,
Regular, Brute, or Molten?
That's easy as hell.
Molten.
Yes, Molten. Yeah,
for guard pointing and shit, right?
Yes, Molten's so good. Like he never came back.
I know, man.
What's up with that shit?
I was never really a good guard pointer, but I definitely like practice some, you know, with Molten Tigrex, which is this guy. For the audience is like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? But I have like 2 people that watch my channel that play Monster Hunter with me. So everyone else is like, all right, well, let's get another one of those. But yeah, what I do miss from this era, the last time we saw him was 4U or 3U?
4U.
So I really miss Evade Lancing, man. It's like something that I really liked a lot, and you just can't do that anymore. You know, the hippity hop, fucking poke, like that was the shit.
It's about that spiral thrust now.
No, spiral thrust is very good though. But imagine you could still evade lands and do the spiral thrust, and like it increases the distance of the spiral and also the iframes and shit. Like it'd be cool, but I mean I get it. But yeah, I used to I used to evade lands this and Shagaru. Like it was so much fun, bro. But yeah, I definitely go Molten too. I think Brute is pretty cool. And you know, you definitely get, I like Tigrex, man. Like
I love Tigrex. I think, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Is that you say Tigrex and I say Tigrex.
How do you say it? I don't know.
Tigrex. I mean, I don't think it matters, honestly. I don't know. I heard Ryozo say Tigrex, so I just said Tigrex.
Tigrex.
Yeah. But that's Japanese pronunciation, so I don't know.
Yeah, I just like the fights, man. I've always liked it. I remember, when did he first show up? 3U? Is it 3U?
Portable second. Portable 2.
Okay. I remember he was in the snow and shit.
So Monster Hunter Freedom 2.
Okay, I played that one. That's I played that. I definitely played that one. And man, he was tough. You know, you see him in the snow. He's like eating the fucking little things, and I'm like,
he's probably like, if any monster was like real, I think he would be the most terrifying monster because of how like he's just really aggressive.
Mad aggressive.
Yeah, it's scary.
He like gets caught like biting down on the wall. Like
yeah, it's like if that shit was chasing me, like I'll run until my fucking legs bleed. Like,
what if the sand barrier was chasing you, bro, and you get fucking sucked up in the whirlwind?
I'm already dead.
Yo, I remember I would be in Rockefeller Center playing with some Monster Hunter NYC people, and the sand barrier would do that funny thing. You know what I'm talking about? He would like turn into the tornado, and everyone's like, "Watch out!" That was stupid, bro. It's fun though, but that was so stupid. Like, how does he even do that?
He's defying gravity.
All right, we're gonna go to the next versus question here. So,
ooh,
you have to hunt one of these two.
Oh shit, this is hard because I hate both of them.
I know. That's why I did it.
Oh shit.
Man.
I'd probably go with Nibble Snarf because you can put a bomb in his mouth.
Okay, and it definitely does fuck him up a little bit.
Yeah.
I like Gobel better as a monster though.
Really?
Cooler. I mean, he becomes like a pufferfish kind of. He's like a pufferfish angler kind of.
Gobel does look cooler than Nibble Snarf. That's for
Nibble Snarf sounds like some Harry Potter shit.
Yeah,
like
Nibble Snarf is a really stupid name. Like,
and the armor is like dumb. It's like a grenade looking fucking.
Oh yeah, it's like,
you know what I'm talking about?
It's like U.S. Army type.
Yeah, it's like like you're gonna go play football with like some frag patterns and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is a Snarf?
Yeah, I don't know. The little cat from Lionel. His name is his name Snarf? Lionel Snarf. Fucking what I always say with this shit. Yeah, but Gobel, like I remember the armors look all right, from what I remember.
Oh yeah, Gobel has a Chinese themed armor.
Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go. I'm going Gobel on this one. You're gonna go Nibble Snarf. Damn, look at his like small eyes right here. Is that what it is?
Bro.
It's like a bomb. It's so bad though. I'm glad he's not back. Yeah.
Beady eyes.
Oh shit. All right, we're gonna go for another one here. So you have to be eaten. You have to be eaten by one of these two. All right. The Giganox or the Keizu. Like you have to be eaten by one of these.
Well,
like you gotta save your family, bro. But like you have to choose. You have to be eaten by one of these things.
I probably Giganox because at least maybe I can come out through the other side.
As like an egg, you come out.
Yeah, like because maybe I'll be alive. I don't know.
Somebody's playing stories too, and like Wyverian comes up. Like, the fuck, the community is toxic.
Yeah, Keizu is just pure gross.
Yeah,
and when he eats you, you're just dead.
Yeah, because it's like acid, right?
Yeah.
Giganox is poison. Am I right on this?
Yeah, I mean, I could possibly live.
Yeah.
Giganox.
It's both bad, man. It's both bad. It's both pretty bad. You have the uncircumcised penis.
And yeah, that one is literally a circumcised penis. What the fuck?
Yo.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you I remember you saying that you wish Giganox comes back for Sunbreak because this fits perfectly with the vampire themed armor sets.
Yeah.
I do miss the dude, man. I miss a lot of the old monsters, man. You know? Like I'm just waiting for him to come back. I didn't put this in the verses, but I guess we'll do it now. Gogmazios or Dire Morales?
Gog.
You like Gog better?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
His weapons, man.
Yeah, and his armor looked pretty sick.
Yes.
Too. Yo, Dire Morales armor looked dope too. The Dire Morales gear was good, bro. The lance.
Yeah, you're right. But I only beat Dire Morales one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's crazy? The first time I ever beat him in 3U, my Mrs. X and I were waiting at the bus, right? Because we lived in Queens and, you know, Rockefeller, the meet just ended. We just got up to Dire Morales and we were like, oh, do you think we can beat it just us two? Because we would usually do a 4-man squad at Rockefeller. We're waiting on the bus, we're playing, right? You know, it's taken like at least 30 minutes for the bus to get here. The bus is pulling up, bro. We both have like no deaths left. We beat the guy right before the bus pulls up. It was like one of the greatest feelings like ever. And we're like, oh, shit. Yeah, it was mad fun. And then we just farmed the shit out of him. I was able to solo him after that. I played a lot of 3U. I think that's when I got like really fully into it, you know? Yeah, when you have a girl that's playing it too, it's very hard to put that shit down. Like, you know, that's saying like, yo, let's play. Like, shut up. What do you mean you're tired? I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Wake up now. Let's do one more of these here. I do have one more, I think. Okay, so this is gonna be, you're saving your family, bro. You're saving your girl from a very bad and gruesome death. But in order to do that, you have to go through some shit, bro. Okay, there's some medieval torture devices laid before you.
Oh,
all right, shit. The first one is called the Blood Eagle. The Blood Eagle is a ritual method of execution detailed in late skaldic poetry. This is like Viking shit here, okay? Were placed in a prone position, their ribs severed from the spine with a sharp tool, and their lungs pulled through the opening to create a pair of wings. That's what it is right there. So it's either you're going to go through that, or you go through this one right here. Look at this guy. He looks pretty happy. This one is called, I don't even know if I can pronounce this correctly. I think it's Poenia Culei. And it says, under Roman law was a type of death penalty imposed on a subject who had been found guilty of parricide. That's when you kill your parents. The punishment consisted of being sewn up in a leather sack with an assortment of live animals, including a dog, snake, monkey, and a chicken or a rooster, and then being thrown in the water. Which one are you going to face, my friend? The sack or this thing?
God, oh shit, bro,
It's pretty fucking bad.
Like, am I still alive in the first one?
I would assume no. I mean, your
I would
lungs
have died from the shock. Yeah.
I would assume no. I mean, let's just like zoom in here on this guy. I mean, he looks fucked up, dude. I mean, I am a lover of horror, so I've seen this one time.
I've seen this in Midsummer.
Midsommar, yeah.
So the guy was alive.
Oh, well, there you go. Maybe you do that one instead of being thrown in the water with look at this guy's face. He's got like a rooster here.
Bro.
I don't even know what this one is. It looks like a monkey or something.
Yeah, that's a monkey.
Bro.
Yo. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna pick the second one.
You're gonna go for the sack?
The first one is that sounds and looks agonizing.
Yeah.
So imagine being alive with like
your lungs on the side.
Bro, I can't. And then I have asthma, so I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna hear my lungs wheezing while they're out of my body. Like,
dude, that would be a really good scene in a horror movie, like Midsommar 2. It's like, oh shit! Or you could be like a return, like slasher type villain, and that's what you hear instead of Jason. Like, it's like. All right, so you're gonna go for the what is this called?
I'm gonna let them eat me up.
Man, it's tough. I'd probably go with the sack also because you might be able to fight off these animals and like get yourself free. I mean, that's hard though. You're in a sack with these things.
Yeah, with a fucking snake, a monkey, and what the hell is the bird?
It's a rooster or something.
Oh no!
Yo, it's a Regios. Yo.
Oh no!
Yo, it's too much. I'm gonna go with the sack too, man. Yeah, that's what you get when you come to the Everyday City Carry. You'd be throwing curveballs all over the place, dude. It was really awesome having you, man. Thank you so much for doing this. And if you ever get started on that pod, let me know. We'd love to do it. And if you ever need like tips on how to distribute, we have a pretty easy way to do that. It's just one click and you're going to be on iTunes and everywhere else.
Okay.
It's really easy, man. I think you're really good at it, and definitely keep doing the PVC stuff with Sammy. I listen to that all the time. But yeah, thank you for doing this. In the description, I'm going to put all of his links. Mr. Wyverian4g himself.
Thank you for having me.
This is your boy in the NYC. It's me, Ray, and Wyverian4g saying peace.
Peace.
Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments.